I'm Josh.
I'm Banks,
Odd Places.
going viral.
Yes, sir.
Josh, what can you control?
Everything.
Really?
Everything that matters to me.
Can you control me right now? Can you control what I'm going to say?
I can't control that, but I can control how I react to what you say.
All right. So I think what
And
you're
that's what
saying,
matters.
all right,
Yeah,
your reaction, what you're saying is your reaction is what matters to you.
correct.
Life can do whatever it does. People can do whatever they do. You cannot control that. You can control your reaction. Yeah?
Yep, exactly. Do you agree?
Oh, absolutely.
What's,
In fact, I think that's the only thing that you can control. You cannot control people. I mean,
and why would you want to? That would be weird. We'd all be puppets.
uh, all right.
Wouldn't we?
In dating, you want someone to like you. You would like to do things to make or to have that person like you. If that person doesn't like you, there's really nothing you can do to make them like you.
Are
And
you sure?
uh, all right.
And can't you be likable? And then if you're likable, wouldn't they like you by definition?
Okay, I can be okay, great. I'll be likable. However, for let's say this person, uh, to be likable might not be within my character constraints.
But no. But it's in your control, right? We're talking about what you can control. I'm not saying you want to, but
Right.
you
Okay.
certainly can if you want. If you truly wanted to, you
Oh,
could.
I see. I see. Yeah. I get your point. Be likable to them, and then they will like you. Okay, so be likable to everybody, and you can. Here's the thing, though: each person is different. So how do you become likable to everybody?
Easy. You stop wanting to be likable to everyone. You pick and choose. You control who you want to be likable to, the kind of person you want to attract.
All right. So I think what you're saying is the way I act will attract people that like me. Correct?
That like the way you act. Yes.
How about we take the word act out of it completely, and it's the way
Okay.
I
Behave.
behave. I was going to say perform, and I was like, ugh.
Perform. Yeah, that's no better.
Yeah, act, perform. So the thing is, I'm trying to get to this point of being authentic. When you're authentic, therefore, those that are attracted to you or that like you will see that you're authentic. Not everybody, not the one you might want. Let's say you want the one. That
Yeah.
might not be the case because she doesn't want you authentic. She wants you as crazy wild man. So acting / performing you have to do in order to be likable for that one. You see my point?
Yeah. Although, wouldn't that by definition mean she's not the one?
Yeah, you're right. You're right. She's not the one.
Right? The one. That's a good question. How do you know what is the one? And I got a better question for you. Are you sure there's only one? Do you believe that there is one, or can there be many?
There's many. There's so many.
Yeah,
There.
I don't think there's one. There's no such thing
Yeah.
as except
Well, there's.
that. Yeah,
Go ahead. Go ahead. What?
I would say except in the Matrix, there is the one. There outside of that,
Neo is the one.
yeah,
Um,
yeah.
uh, there is the one. Here is who the one is. You are the one yourself. I think
Oh,
is the one. I mean,
well,
this is
thank
the
you.
one.
I'm married, but I appreciate it. That's awesome, dude. Who knew?
No, the one is you yourself.
Oh, me.
Yeah, you got that.
Yeah, I'm the one. Okay, I can go with that.
So
So the one, but not the one and only.
okay, correct. So you you can control your reactions, and that's basically the extent of what you can control. So when you said, I can control what matters to you is your reaction.
My actions and my reactions,
Okay.
both.
Okay. So which one is more important, actions or reactions?
Say that?
Which one's more important, actions or reactions?
Gosh, they're so tightly wound together, aren't they?
Yeah.
Like our actions produce reactions and our reactions produce actions.
Yep.
So if we react to something that make us mad, then we become mad. And then because we're mad, we have another reaction. It's a feedback loop.
Right. I think that reactions are more important than actions.
Hmm.
Because we are so reactionary in our lives. And break down reactions. Reactions are basically history, our historical experiences put together, and whatever is said or done, or whatever stimuli that's out there, we go through our data file of what that is. Like we hear a dog bark, and we're going through all dog barks, and then we get to a point where we react to it. And I think that reaction is based on our historical. It's equanimity. It's reactions have history behind them. There we go.
Correct. They can almost be out of our control, right? It's kind of what you're saying. It's that conditioning.
Yes, it absolutely is conditioning. I don't think it's out of our control. However, I feel that once you can control reactions, then I think it's much easier. It's much easier.
Let me propose a different word. Instead
Okay.
of reaction, let's use the word respond, because there's a difference. Reaction, I agree with you. It's kind of out of our control. Knee-jerk reaction. We don't control it. It just happens. It's like a reflex.
Uh-huh.
But response is a planned, controlled, response.
Right.
In fact, that's how it's used in medical. Think about how it's used in medical. You give someone a drug, oh, they're having a bad reaction. Like reactions are not good, but if the drug is working, well, they're responding well to the treatment. Isn't it interesting?
Responding is the positive aspect of reaction. Yeah, but let's delve into reaction a little bit more. I mean, you do agree with me when I say that there is a historical precedent behind whatever your reaction is.
Absolutely.
And to control a reaction, I feel, here you go. I know an action, usually you conceive it, you think about it, you're thinking of the best action.
Yes.
Reaction is it begins somewhere else, and you might not be ready for it. You've got you're off guard, or you're like, oh my god, taken back, or you're just like, I'm going to punch you, or whatever the reaction is.
It's autonomic, essentially.
Yes.
Almost outside of our control. But every reaction has an action in it. Every reaction is in itself an action.
Correct. So the umbrella is reaction. I mean, action, and then reaction is a subset underneath it.
Response, and reaction. Yeah.
So then, how do you control reactions?
Sounds like you need to go to the source. That's what you're talking about. We need to kind of be aware. Metacognition. We got to go back to metacognition. Be aware of our conditioning. Catch ourselves when we start to react.
Okay.
Pause.
Oh, wow. Yes. So it's almost as if you're self-monitoring yourself. You're monitoring yourself all the time. And we've talked about this. You're monitoring yourself all the time. Where am I? I'm in this environment. What am I doing? It's almost like special ops military personnel. They go into a room. They know. They just, I'm 6 meters from the door. I'm 3 meters from here. There's 5 people over here. One guy's a mustache. He's got a whatever sticker on, and they walk out and they know exactly. So what if wherever we go, whatever experience that we're in, we are constantly monitoring ourselves, constantly going, okay, where am I feeling? What am I doing? Where am I right now? Why do I feel this way? Why am I have anxiety or whatever?
You just gave me a great idea. We ought to have personal reality shows. A reality show, but just ourselves, where we can watch. It's like we can like, because when we watch a reality show, we're yelling at the TV like, "Hey, don't do that. That's stupid. Don't go behind the chainsaws or whatever." Right? We need our own reality show, personal reality show.
Okay, so how does that work?
I have no idea. I'm just saying, maybe a satellite. Maybe a satellite should follow us around, and we should be able to like see it through our Google glasses or something. So
Right.
we can kind of see ourselves from the outside.
Oh my. Well, now that we're zooming, now that we're watching ourselves a lot on screens, we are seeing ourselves. I mean, by watching odd places, I know when I
Yeah.
hum, and I've learned so much about who I am, what I look like, how I act, and how it can be misconstrued as something that's not really me. Or I've changed it. I'm not that I'm performing. It's more that I'm just like, do I like that about myself? No. Maybe I should stop touching my ear so much. Maybe I should
I'm
stop
gonna be
rubbing my nose.
I'm gonna be like President Scrooge. I'm gonna look at my ass and say, "How come no one told me my ass was so big?" It's gonna be one of those weird reality things. Like, dang.
Okay. Now, here's how we do it. You have like 20 cameras on you. So you are in a suit with all these cameras on you, okay? And
Sounds wonderful already.
you ready? and and you watch the screen of all these parts of you, and people act to you, throw out a suggestion or whatever, and how you react is you can watch yourself react. Well, I'm not, if you're getting upset, why are you getting upset? It's all going inside you. I had some time with my son. Oh, we don't have enough time. We'll talk about this next time. I'm Banks.
I'm Josh.
Odd
Odd places.
places going
Viral.
viral.